Welcome to the DMZ. Today, we've come in to kill the most difficult bosses as a solo player to complete the mission, Brother in Arms. Now, in order to do this, we brought in both an RPK and a Bryson Shotgun. I'll go over those builds at the end of the video. We also plan to take the weapons case and extract it solo out of the Crochet complex. So sit back in your seats and get ready. So I've come heavily prepared for this. The first thing I need to do is locate a store perfect on the way to the waterways, which is exactly what I'm looking for. We got to be careful because there are teams that can spawn, I believe, to my right. So we just got to be a little careful. I've come in heavily prepared for this one. All right, you guys. So I've come in with a tempered plate, though a 3-plate would do just fine, of course. But the things that matter the most is I've come in with a bomb drone, a heartbeat sensor, landmines, and a revive gun. These things are going to help immensely in soloing the Rhino and the Sniper for the mission Brother in Arms. So let's go over, work up on some plates. I did actually bring in some quest items worth 1,000 each so that I can just go to the store, sell, get the things I need like plates and a munitions box, and then move straight into the Crochet complex. And the thing about doing this as solo that I believe can help is just getting through Al Mazrah as fast as possible, not wasting any time doing anything else, and trying to be, let's say, one of the first people into the Crochet complex so that you can zoom through before other teams have a chance to kill the Rhino and Sniper. Now, I'm gonna move up to here. I'm really happy that this store is on the way. Gotta be careful over there. Heard a little bit of AI chatter. I kind of wish sometimes the stores were static in DMZ. How do you all feel about that? They did it to WARZONE so that they're in the same place every time, and honestly, I kind of like it. Alright, that should be plenty enough. Could we use more? Perhaps. Do we need to? Nah, we'll be fine. We got... Oh, actually, we're completely full, so... Just the right amount. We're missing one plate to be completely full. So this will do just fine here. Try to stay quiet if we can. And just move straight in. Now, I like to go through the waterways for a couple reasons. One, I think it's the fastest entrance into the Crochet complex. Oh, we see their players up there. And two, there's not really much AI between you and the dark zone. So this is my preferred route. You guys could feel free to do this too. So once we're in the Crochet complex, what we want to do is move as fast as possible through this part because I want to be the first one to get to the area where the Rhino and the Sniper. I don't want to waste any time whatsoever. So we're not bothering looting any of this stuff. We're just going straight through it. The only thing we need is night vision goggles. Without those, we will be a little screwed. I was kind of hoping I'd see them along the way there. Usually they'll just be sitting somewhere. It's the only thing we gotta find. I don't care about anything else. Usually they're sitting on like a table or something. If you're lucky, you'll spot them right away. And it won't be something you really have to look for. It is something you could bring. You got a secure backpack. But the problem with secure, the reason I didn't go that route is because... Oh, no. That's not it. Unfortunate. Not there. We'll probably have to check the next water area. That's most likely what we're going to have to do. Alright, let's keep moving. Gotta be fast about this. You could also bring a comms vest, I would say. If you're not going to bring a tempered, I think a comms is really good as well. I prefer the tempered because I get to use less plates. Oh, we could actually take that. The shotgun is incredible for dealing with the AI here. I'm just gonna come through, go right into the next spot. Again, no wasting of time. Just need to find night vision goggles, and we're all set. We will definitely take that. Because that, at the end of the day, equals more plates, which we'll gladly have. I haven't seen any night vision goggles yet. That is unfortunate. We definitely need to get our hands on some. The fact that we haven't yet is a bit concerning. Doing this without night vision goggles is, I would say, a bit suicide. In terms of when you get into PvP. Well, we're gonna have to go a little slower about this, it looks like. Just due to the lack of NVGs. That is a problem. It is a massive problem. Oh, no. We're just not having any luck with them. I've actually never had it this bad so far. Normally I find them right on a desk, no problem. At least like 2. So to not find right now is a little interesting. We are getting quite unlucky. Go ahead and catch a breath here. No way. Alright, y'all. Trouble is beginning. Go ahead and catch your breath, then I'm going to go back down, check again. We are having a real bad time right now. Okay, well, we're going to have to swim back and search everything. The other times I've come to Koche, I've been able to run right through, but it doesn't look like that's the case this time. I'm gonna check over here. I never find them right there. Oh, would you look at that? There we go. Alright, we're all set. Should have checked here. Well, I guess lesson learned. Sometimes they're not as easy to find, and you're gonna have to dig a little bit. Truly unfortunate, because now I've lost a bit of my speed in terms of getting there before other players. And getting to the dark zone and grabbing the admin key. So that is unfortunate, and we may have to get a bit spicy.
Ultra One, there's increased enemy activity. You've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Alright, let's see what kind of tools we have here. Doesn't look like anything useful. Okay, so now we're just going to sit here and listen. We're going to use our heartbeat sensor. Heartbeat sensor is pretty clutch within the Koche complex. Obviously, it's going to pick up AI. Okay, now I hear footsteps on the other side of the bunker, but they're slow moving, which most likely means that they aren't players, and they're just AI. So we're going to go ahead and open. Turn on night vision. Here we go, into the dark zone. Now the first thing we have to do is move towards the center, get the admin key. Once we get the admin key, we can work our way over to where we really need to go to kill the Rhino and the sniper. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is go in here and kind of creep through these little tunnels and search for the admin key. Here it is. And then once you do that, you're going to go straight west. And just reload my shotgun here. Alright, and we move. All right, here's one of the doors. There's 2 of them. In we go. And now one big thing I personally like to do, watch out for the turret here, is I like to put a trap behind to watch for real players coming. All right, there we go. We can go ahead and take our night vision off here.
Activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
And here we go. I'm gonna keep moving. Now, I like to close that door as well. Put another trap. Again. Ooh. Somebody took out my trap. It was one of the AI. Okay, again, I want to close this door. I just like to know if real players have come behind me when I'm exiting. It's important to know. The shotgun is where this is going to come really in handy. Clearing out all these AI as a solo. This will one-shot any of the AI if you're close enough and accurate enough. It's a really big deal. All right, we're going to go ahead and move in. Not going to waste our time with all the AI. We're going to clear only the ones that matter. Make sure you stay plated. Take cover when necessary. Let's get this loaded back up. All right, on our way to the Rhino. Let me go ahead and reload. There's going to be a lot of enemies coming. All right. All right, here we are. Now, this is an important note because I made this mistake in the past. You have to go and trigger the part of the top of your screen where it says Rhino and Sniper before killing the Rhino, or else it'll bug out and you will not be able to kill the Sniper. So I have to run up here before using the bomb drone, which I'm going to use now.
Bomb drone ready for detonation.
Boom, bomb drone, killed him. That's the hardest part done right away. It's the hardest part right there. Now comes the next part. All right. Let me go ahead and close these up. Anti-armor rounds, that'll come in handy. I'm gonna go ahead, take these, load them into my RPK. Go ahead, take our self-revive gun. Now here, I like to turn on night vision goggles because it makes it a lot easier to see the traps. You don't have to, but it definitely can help. Now you're gonna see the sniper in the back here. If you turn off your holotherm, you can then see normally. Make sure you stay plated up. All right. Everything's looking good so far.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
All right, let's start moving forward. Make sure not to hit these traps. These traps will ruin you. Make sure to stay plated up. It is a little tricky, but it's not too hard. RPK with a 100 round mag is super helpful here. You know, you can go and you can clear and hit the sniper from here. This is really good to do so that when you start working on traps, it doesn't become as much of a problem. If he smokes, you can go ahead and turn on your holotherm to see through. Some annoying AI down there we'll just take care of. Let's move on forward. Gonna be careful. All right, looking good. Let's go ahead and reload. We're also gonna need to pull out our munitions. It's time to use that. Now, key things here, y'all. Key things. Munitions box is absolutely necessary as a solo. Bombs drone, as you saw earlier, absolutely necessary. Taking out the Rhino without the bomb drone as a solo is possible, but very, very, very difficult, and I would not advise it. We're gonna crawl over here to hit this trap in front of me. Disable that. All right, there we go. And just take out any enemies along the way. Again, always being careful. Take things slow here. Unless you have players coming, which would drastically change the situation. But we haven't heard our initial mine that we placed way back when go off. So I think we're okay. We should be, hopefully. Take out the sniper here. All right, he's gone and retreated. Let's go ahead and plate up. See, we're going through all those plates. They're all necessary. Go ahead and crawl into the traps here. I like to keep my RPK out when I'm doing this because sometimes you'll see AI go and push you and you have to shoot them while you're prone here. All right. Move up more. There's a trap on the right here. Let's crawl up and grab that. Make sure there's no AI creeping around this corner. I've had that happen a couple times. All right.
Ultra One, there's increased enemy activity. Ultra One, we're seeing
Go clear them out one by one. Try not to take too many risks. Sniper's going to be back there at the end, and this is going to be the final part. All right, we're loaded up. Go ahead and play it up. We can shotgun him, save ammo on our RPK. There we go. Look at that long-range one-shot. Beautiful. Wait for the sniper, and just blast him with your 100-round RPK or whatever LMG of choice would be my advice. All right, he ran back a bit. Let's go ahead and move up. He will come back to that spot. Let's go ahead and plate. Almost there, y'all. We're almost there. Boom, we got him. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, reload here. I forget actually where this trap is placed. I can't remember, but I know you can go over here, and there was normally a trap spot right here that you'd defuse, but I'm not seeing it. Oops, didn't actually mean to drop that. All right, he drops this Lockman sub, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and stow it in the backpack, and he drops a Victus sniper. I prefer my snipers more. There's nothing really good inside of there. The thing you need to get from him is this key right here. This key is what's gonna allow you to go over here and get the weapons case. So you go ahead, take this key, put it in there. And we're gonna go ahead and plate up. We still have tons of time too, 16 minutes still. We go ahead and take off the night vision goggles. You can see perfectly fine around here. Just kind of loot up. I already have one of those actually, so no, does me no good. As you can see, weapons cases right there. Just gonna continue looting real quick. We'll take some self-revives. We're down on plates, so it kind of acts as a plate in a sense. We'll go ahead and throw this out because I don't want to have to drop a plate box in the middle of a potential fight while trying to get out of here with the weapons case. So what we're gonna do next is where it gets spicy. Take that weapons case and get moving. All right. You can go ahead and jump out this window, avoid all those traps, and get moving. Now, we're going to need to go out the same way that we came in. So really remember how you got here, as that's going to be important for moving quickly back out. All right. Make sure our gun's reloaded. Perfect. We're looking beautiful. We're on our way to just zoom through this here. Keep your shotgun reloaded. Now, this part right here can be a little bit of a pain. Jumping this, it's not always the nicest. You have to kind of jump and then spam the jump key, and it's kind of annoying. Something that they probably need to fix. I've had issues doing this quite a bit myself, so don't worry if you have issues too. Let's clear some AI there. You want to get a sprint jump? I like to jump to the right, but I have such a problem with this regardless. Oh, careful AI. Oh, I hate this, truly. Oh. I don't know. If any of you guys know in the comments a trick to this, I've tried a billion times, and I just spam the jump, and I just have issues most of the time. You usually want to get a sprint going. Tack sprint if you can. There you go, and you're up. I don't know if they intended for that jump to be difficult. I don't think they did, but who knows. Now, see that these doors are closed. This is good. This means no other players have come in here yet, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be in the dark zone. So we got to keep on moving through. Night vision goggles on, and work our way to the closest exit. We'll then use traps to kind of hold ourselves in position. I'm going to put a trap here. Call this in. I'm definitely going to put... oh, I don't have any more traps, so we're sticking with it like this. I'm going to go ahead and hang out at this corner because there's not as many angles. If a team comes from here, I move to here and kind of shoot them here. If a team comes from here, I'll move to here and shoot them here. That's kind of the idea here. Did I see something over there? Oh, just AI. That spooked me, y'all. That spooked me, let me tell you. All right, get in here, hit that. Don't forget to hit that switch there to get out of here. Don't forget to hit that switch. Let's work on getting out of here, y'all. Whew, it's a little spooky. All right, y'all, we've just about made it. We've just about made it. It's looking like taking out the Rhino and the Sniper as a solo in the DMZ is a huge success. So, just to kind of go over a couple things and a bit of our strategy, just a little bit of a recap. 1, you need to take a bomb drone. 2, it's good to have self-revive gun on hand in case you get knocked, especially if players do come in. Number 3, make sure you buy a ton of plates, like a large backpack's worth of plates before you go in, and then make sure to bring in a shotgun and an LMG, as those are going to be the most ammo efficient weapons for taking out difficult AI, especially with the builds that I have, which I am gonna go ahead and show you exactly how those builds are set up right now. So the first gun we're gonna go over is what I like to call the 2-shot Bryson. The reason we call it the 2-shot is because it 2-shots operators. But in regards to AI, it 1-shots tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 AI, though in certain circumstances we will have to be closer, and it does this on every map in the game. I've tested this, you guys have seen some videos on that. Now, for this build, we have the Bryson choke muzzle with this tuning right here. We have the 29.5 rifle barrel with this tuning right here. We have the VLK laser with this tuning right here. We have the stockless pistol grip, which you cannot tune. And lastly, we have the Demo X50 Tactical Pump Guard with this tuning right here. This shotgun is absolutely necessary, in my opinion, as a solo. You could try some other shotguns, but again, as you guys saw, this one just takes everything out with ease. All right, absolutely fantastic. Make sure you use it. Next, I'm gonna show you the RPK. So I like to use LMGs in Koshé Complex because they're super ammo efficient, and the RPK does a great job at that while also not having a super slow reload time. I do put the 100-round magazine on there because it does feel necessary with the amount of AI and how tough these bosses are. Then we go with the F-Tac Ripper with this tuning right here. We go with the Castavia DX90 with this tuning right here. We go with the SZ Holotherm with this tuning right here. And lastly, we got the Demo X2 grip with this tuning right here. This thing is built for recoil and is still good on the rest of the DMZ, but I primarily use this with inside of the Koshé Complex. When I decide to go and use this in Al Mazrah, I actually take off the 100-round drum mag and put on something like a laser, a stock, you know, something that helps a little bit differently because I don't feel like I need that in the other maps. But in here, absolutely necessary, you guys. Anyways, hope you guys appreciate this content. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Helps the algorithm, helps me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.